So I'm home now. I'm just going to unload the trunk with stuff I won't need over the next 2 days. The Monroe State Fairgrounds is just about 30 miles from where I am right now, so I don't need to be bringing gallons of gasoline and a lot of other tools and things of that nature. If I have problems, it's going to be a call to AAA. So. All right, so the trunk is now clean, back to its normal state. These are sundries I'll just drop off at the garage. I've got my radiation kit. I always need that in case we have an atomic blast. And my first aid kit, my flare box, and the radio. So this tire is good. So we will, this rim this section of the rim is not deep enough to actually put the tire on the car. That was the problem I had the other day. So I've already ordered a new tire. So we'll put this tire on one of the better rims, and then the new tire that we get will go on the other back tire. So we should be wearing nice shoes again as early as Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and then we'll take care of the alignment as well and get that fixed. I'll have to find a rim that matches. I have some Chevrolet rims, but if I do that, I'll probably just slap on a cheap radial and use it purely for a spare. Nice to be home. Just a nice day. Great day to head up to Monroe. Day 4 of the Hot Rod Power Tour, and I live in a little town just south of Toledo, Ohio. I'm 40 miles away from the, actually real close to the camera here. I'm 40 miles away from the venue at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. So I got a short hop. I'm actually going to stop at my garage first. I've got garages up in Point Place. I'm going to dump a lot of junk and then have another 20-mile drive up to Monroe County. Quick in and out day. I just want to get in there, park, do some videotaping, and head back home just to be safe and sound, and then we'll do Norwalk tomorrow and get all 5 days done. So there's not a lot of videotaping today on the drive, simply because I'm so close. But just to give you an idea, so we're now coming into the town of Rossford, Ohio, which is a sort of a working class town of Toledo. There's a windshield glass production made here, the famous Danny's Bar, and that's about pretty much all of, we just saw all of Rossford, Ohio. Coming into downtown Toledo and cutting across to the Point Place Lake region. Toledo, Ohio, birthplace of Jamie Farr, the Corporal Klinger on the TV show MASH. He brought his real-world perspective to that TV show. If you remember, there was always a big dialogue around his favorite baseball team, which would have been the Toledo Mud Hens, who actually play right down this street. There's the stadium. Very nice stadium, actually. But yeah, welcome to Toledo, Ohio. Just a little a point of interest. There's a bunch of those are Jeep frames. The Jeep frames are going over to the Jeep plant over there. So we literally are right around the plant operations for the Jeep Wrangler production. Look at our Ohio gas prices. About 50 cents a gallon cheaper than in Illinois and Indiana. So this is my garage, and before I left my house, my wife asked me if I had everything I needed, and I assured her that I did. What I forgot to do was bring the keys to the garage, so I can't get in. So in the meantime, I got to unload some stuff. I'll just unload it and leave it in the back, and we'll be back here tomorrow. So we just left my storage location for my cars. Made a quick stop a mile away from there to Menards just to pick up something. Back on the road. This is a really bumpy road. Michigan roads are really bad, and the Google Maps tells me that I am just 19 miles from the venue. So hopefully within the next 30 minutes we'll be pulling into the venue, and I'll get my stamp. And and to explain that is that when you're on the power tour, you get these cards where you have to have a stamp for each location, and each stamp looks a little different, so you can't just go in and pop a hole in each one of those white spaces. So I've got my 3 stamps, and I'll get one more stamp today. Tomorrow I'll get the 5th stamp, and then I get all my cash and prizes and awards and long hauler fandom that comes associated with driving one of these old beasts the full 5 shows. And that's one reason why I want to keep going, even though my tires are kind of crummy. I want to get it all done in the same car. So again, we'll be up probably now more like 15 miles away from the venue, and when I get there, I'll do some quick videotaping as well, and then call it an early day. So we are coming in. We just came into Michigan, and this is the old Dixie Highway that drives up to Michigan. It was the north-south route from Michigan to the southern part of the country. There's also an intersection point between east and west. This restaurant right here, take a look at that. Angelo's villa has been there since 1923, and that was actually Al Capone's meeting point when he would come into Toledo, the Toledo area, and bring in all of his mob bosses from the Detroit area, from the Cleveland area, from the Chicago area, and that's where they would have their meetings. There's actually secret passageways in the place, and there are also gun ports in the ceiling where snipers were actually placed to keep an eye on people having dinner with him to make sure nobody was pulling a gun on him. A very interesting place, great restaurant, and they're not allowed to do it by law, but they still do. If you eat in the bar, you can actually smoke a cigar while you're eating. Thank you. So we've made it to Monroe County, and I'm about to get my credentials stuck or snapped or clicked or whatever the hell we call it, but again, it's kind of unfortunate they parked the cars here like we're parking for a football game. So the show cars are not facing outwards. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but it just seems wrong. Nice little tea bucket here. Actually, it's not a tea bucket. This is based on Model A, I think. Two nice Fords. Your units are very impressive looking. I like the black. These are the cars I escorted into the facility today. I'm kind of laughing because everybody came and told me that I was their police escort.
You did it right then.
So,
How you doing?
good. My speedometer, I'm filming, sorry. My speedometer wasn't working. So when we were coming in, generally speaking, what were we doing, like 45 miles per hour?
You know, I didn't pay attention.
Didn't, okay.
Never paid attention.
Yeah, I was just like, I got a bunch of guys behind me, but I want to say at this speed, I have no idea what it is.
Yeah. No, I apologize. I never.
Shining it up.
Yeah, that's where we're going to stop. That's our next.
Sorry.
Yeah, in my pocket. I'm gonna torture. I gave the chip. Yeah, one of the guys that tried my video call train. I gave the one chip to him out.
Were you guys running this on Monday or Tuesday?
Issues, and we're at this point we're just gonna give over.
Okay. Understood.
Thing on mine, you didn't have the chrome in here. Mine's got not all the windows this in Have we seen one?
Oh, there was earlier this week. There was a Beetle with like a massive 350. Or,
I seen it.
Yeah, the one that was like yeah.
It was a lot better. Yeah, and the body.
Really nice 55 and a really nice El Camino. Look at that. And then right behind it is this awesome 57 ranch wagon. That's real patina. That ain't the fake stuff we saw in that Oldsmobile earlier in the week. Oh, this is something you don't see every day. It almost looks like a still. This looks like it just drove out of the TV series Bewitched. God, when I was a kid, these were everywhere. Calling it an early day and heading out. Exit is thanks. Exit's out that way.
Pardon?
The exit is out that way.
Actually, yep. The
Yep.
next road right here. Take that left.
All right. Hey,
Take you right to it. All right, sir.
thanks, guys. Filling up and heading home. We have 1 day left. Then we do our long hauler's last stamp and we get the job done.
As long as probably forever doesn't mean
6.7 miles, and we did 40 yesterday and 40 today. Actually, probably more like 45, 85 miles, 6.7, divide that. I think we got like 47 miles to the gallon. That's absolutely amazing. I'm home and I've got 1 day ahead of me, and then I'm an official long hauler in the Dodge. Did it last year in the Imperial, and love to do it 2 years in a row. I think we should be in good shape.